ever increasing demand of IT engineers throughout the country is very well known, and today Cognizant have announced that they are going to recruit another 1 lakh or 0.1 million more engineers into their organization, and out of those 1 lakh they are going to recruit around 40,000 freshers from the campuses directly this year.
समझ रहे हो? समझ रहे हो आप? समझ रहे हो ना?
Hi, welcome to Design Strong. In this video today, let's cover all the details that you need to know about Cognizant's campus recruitment program. So first thing to understand for Cognizant's freshers recruitment program is to understand the eligibility criteria. In terms of eligibility criteria, Cognizant has a strict eligibility of 60% throughout or its GPA equivalent for all the campuses that they visit for fresher recruitment, which means that you need to have 60% in 10th, 12th and engineering till whatever semester has been done for you. In terms of the format, Cognizant has 3 rounds of interview that they'll be taking. First is a written test. This written test right now is happening in an online manner. It contains of 2 components. One is the aptitude and next is online programming. In terms of aptitude, it's pretty simple. You need to follow the famous aptitude books such as R.S. Agarwal, etc. and you need to cover the aptitude aspects. In terms of coding, all they have is 7 questions. Out of those 7 questions, 5 questions are related to debugging, which is like they'll give you a code and they'll ask you to identify either the output or just to rectify the code. This is going to be an objective sort of 5 questions, and then there are 2 questions which contains of coding that needs to be done, and this is totally subjective because you need to provide running code on the portal itself. All the rounds that we have are elimination round. If you clear first round, then you will be asked for a technical interview. So basically technical rounds will be taken by one of the Cognizant employee and they will be looking at first the resume. So resume is an important aspect because there will be a lot of questions asked on the base of, let's say, skills that you mention in the resume. So ensure that you know whatever you write in your resume. There will be also focus on the kind of project that you have created as part of your engineering, because those questions will also come, and of course there will be questions related to data structures, there will be questions related to programming and logical code solving, etc. Once you clear this round, then there will be an HR round. Now this HR round is only focused on communication skills and how well you can present yourself. Our tip to all the candidates here is that one, need to be very vocal, ensure that you have the proper eye contact, and the voice modulation also these days is very important because everything is happening in an online fashion. Earlier when we used to have a face-to-face interview, then it was more about body postures, but right now because it is happening on a video conferencing or a meeting, then sound modulation also plays an important role in the communication that we have. So once you clear, let's say, all the 3 rounds, then Cognizant team will get in touch with you in terms of providing you with an offer letter. Offer letter generally will have an offer of around 3.38 LPA that they generally have for all the campuses in India. The package also differs a bit for a lot of campus, and this is very campus specific. So in general it will be 3.38, and if there is any discrepancy or if there is any difference that they have, it's purely on the basis of kind of campus that you're coming from. And this salary 3.38 will remain the same for 1 year from the date of employment, and after 1 year the salary will get revised to 3.83 LPA for all the candidates. The good advantage that you get out of joining Cognizant is there are a lot of on-premise training, there are a lot of project related trainings that they'll be providing, plus there is no bond. Generally there are organizations who will be who ask freshers basically to sign a bond of, let's say, 1 year, 6 months or even 2 years for that matter. Cognizant does not do that. In terms of success rate that we have, the success rate is around 1:7 ratio, which means that like for every 7 interviews on an average being taken in Cognizant, there will be 1 candidate who gets selected, and this ratio is on the basis of the kind of interviews and number of interviews that has been taken during campus recruitments previous year, that is 2020 batch. For 2021 batch, this ratio may differ because there will be of course changes in terms of what they'll be asking, but then overall the process remains the same, and this is all you need to know if you want to prepare yourself for Cognizant placement. If you are a fresher, Cognizant is a very good company to start with, and especially if you are coming from, let's say, a tier 3 college, non-IIT and IT, Cognizant is a good place for you. I hope you like this video. In case if you have any questions, please post them in comments, and I hope by now you would have already subscribed to the channel. In case if you have not, try to click on that subscribe button. The color will change for it. Thanks for watching, and say Design Strong.
खत्म, बाय बाय, टाटा, गुड बाय, गया।